Evita from Evita Cooking at the Rhythm of My Heart. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always an honor and a privilege to have you as a visitor in my kitchen. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to activate that notification bell to be notified when I upload video recipes like this one. We grew up having a lot of farm animals. Chicken was the one thing that we never did without. My mom was very creative with the different dishes that she prepared for us, and I'm going to be sharing with you the step-by-step of how to make a classic. In Puerto Rico, we have a very strong influence from our Spanish brothers and sisters, and it shows in a lot of the foods and the meals that we prepare and also in our traditions. Today I'm going to share with you my version of a classic Spanish omelet. On my next video, I'm going to show you how to take the classic Spanish omelet and transform it into a multicultural omelet. Let's get started. The classic Spanish omelet calls for eggs, onion, potatoes, good quality extra virgin olive oil, and salt. Cut your potato in half. Cut it in half again, and thinly slice your potatoes. Not too thin, not too thick. I have my skillet preheating a medium-low heat, and we want to add our extra virgin olive oil. And for this recipe, you want to use a good quality olive oil, preferably Spanish olive oil. We want the oil to be warm but not too hot because we're going to be poaching our potatoes in the warm oil. Once the oil is warm, we can add our potatoes. Poach our potatoes until they become translucent. Add a nice pinch of salt, and the salt is to taste. I kept my potatoes in a salted water. Just taste them before you add any additional salt. I know it seems like a lot of oil, but we're basically poaching the potatoes in the olive oil to flavor the potatoes and also cook them until they turn translucent. And this usually takes anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes on medium-low heat. While that's happening, let's prepare the rest of our ingredients. Cut the onion and julienne. You don't want it too thick. You want to have it as thinly as possible. We are going to caramelize the onions with the potatoes. Crack your eggs separately just in case you get a bad egg. Beat our eggs. And when we beat our eggs, we're incorporating air, and that's going to give us a fluffier omelet. Add a pinch of salt. The salt is always to taste. Growing up, my mother used to make Spanish omelets for us using a variety of ingredients, and it was always fun to see the different flavors that she will make for us. 10 minutes later, the potatoes are nice and translucent and poached. They're still a little raw, and we want to add our onions. Cook your potatoes and your onions covered for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're both lightly caramelized. 20 minutes later, our potatoes and onions are lightly caramelized, as you can see, and that is the consistency that we're looking for. Take the potatoes and put them through a strainer to remove the excess olive oil. We don't need all that excess olive oil. It will make our omelet a little too heavy. Let's go make some omelets. So here we have the strained and cooled potatoes that have been sitting at room temperature. Add the egg mixture. Combining the potatoes with the eggs allows the potatoes to soak up some of that egg mixture. I'm preheating my cast iron skillet. The skillet should be very hot so that it can develop a nice crust and also to allow the omelet to set. Take a little bit of the mixture and just drop it. And if it begins to sizzle, you know we're ready. And there you go, it's already floating to the top. Let's go ahead and add our egg mixture. Okay. Immediately after you add your mixture, you want to shake your pan vigorously. Don't be afraid. That's going to help develop the crust. It's also going to start setting your omelet. Cook it for about a minute. With the help of a spatula, shape it just so that we can get the perfect omelet. Cast iron skillets are perfect to make these kind of omelets, especially when you have a seasoned cast iron skillet like I do. This one's been with me for a very long time. The secret to making the perfect omelet is temperature, and you want to make sure your heat is not too high, it's not too low. After about a minute, the edges begin to set, as you can see, and you want to continue cooking it covered for about 5 minutes on medium heat. Let's take a peek. It looks great. The edges are perfectly set. Let's take a peek underneath to see how we're doing. And it looks perfect. Now for the most exciting part, let's flip it. You could use the spatula to flip it, you could use the cover or a plate to do that. I'm gonna try doing it with the spatula. And the easiest way to do it when you use the spatula is to bring it to the edge, just like that. And flip it, and look at that. It's absolutely perfect. It's nice and golden brown, just the way I like it. Continue cooking it for about a minute, and we're ready to serve. Finally, there we have our classic Spanish omelet. Moment of truth. Check out that omelet. It looks nice and crispy on the outside and tender in the inside, just the way I like it. Let's try it. Look at that. It's crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, and that onion and the potatoes is absolutely lovely. As you can see, this omelet is very simple to make with very little ingredients. It's absolutely delicious. And the Spanish romesco sauce is the perfect pairing for this omelet. Well, you guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share the videos, and activate the notification bell to be notified when I upload more delicious, simple video recipes like this one. And until next time, I'm Evita, cooking at the rhythm of my heart. Buen provecho y hasta la próxima. My goodness. Yum. You have to try it.